I really should have thought that one through and had some kind of Christmas jingles going on there. But what's up, G Show land, and welcome to another episode of the G Show podcast. I am G1, and this is the Geek Out, the last one of 2025. And oh my God, one might think, hey, are we going to do our top 10s today? No, we are not. We're saving that shit for next week, or we're going to record it. But somewhere along the line, it's coming either the first weekend of 2026 or, who knows? But it's coming. All right. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be honest. I had nothing ready. You're on vacation. It's Christmas. You're doing nothing. And then you go, oh, shit, right. Because I ain't working at my real job don't mean I ain't got my other favorite job, Fridays, here with y'all on YouTube Live with the co-host, the cohorts, starting with, I'm hoping he's here and not spanking his boyfriend's butt right now. My sip from another crib, Gam Z1. How you doing? Still smacking that ass, apparently. He's still smacking that ass.
Respected.
Massive. But, of course, from the great state of the tri-state, which is apparently going to be under 9 fucking feet of snow, my brother, Shinrab Jira, a.k.a. Robbie Butterfucker over there.
Over there with a beer. Hello, salud, Friday, beer. How's it going? Sure.
Oh, it is going. It's going. And apparently, I said from another crib is actually probably in the tub right now with their partner because he disappeared.
Oh, boy.
Oh, leave it to my main man, Gams, huh? All right, look. This was, like I said at the top, man, this was good. This was going to be a weird one. And nothing planned, just freestyle. No clue. All I knew that there was going to be an unpopular opinion today because it is the last unpopular opinion of the year. So that's all I knew. And things happened this weekend. Well, then not this weekend. We didn't even get to this weekend yet. This week, where I was like, I might change my unpopular opinion to be more festive. Because let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, the festivities this year, they were good. I cannot tell a lie. They were good. But sometimes when you say, hey, you don't have to do this for me, or I don't really want that, but just please note it. Please just take a note. X that shit off the list for next year because you don't want Grumpy G1 to be at your Christmas party. You just don't. Don't. Sorry. Bro, how was your Christmas, man? Merry Christmas, by the way.
Merry motherfucking Christmas, G1. My Christmas was lovely. It was peaceful. It was serene. And, I couldn't complain. Good eating, good everything. So, yeah. How about you?
Christmas Day was weird because usually all the gifts are, unwrapped by 7:00. 7:00, my kid was still sleeping, but I guess that's what you get when you have a 21-year-old that's like, yeah, nah, I'm taking a nap, dude. So, and ladies and gentlemen, there they are, my sim from another crib, coming back from spanking his boyfriend's ass, Gam Z1.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. My phone is an asshole. I should have just stayed on the call, but whenever my phone turns off its screen, it also disconnects from StreamYard.
Well,
Don't you just love it?
Well, I'm glad you're not disconnected. You know what I'm saying? So, we're talking about Christmas Gams, and how was yours?
I was pretty all right. Cruise got me lots of great things. Got me some goodies, some candies, some sweets and treats, and also got some video games out of Christmas. Mostly in the variety of the Five Nights at Freddy's.
Well,
and then we got some more gifts from both his his mom and his cousin, and his mom, bless her heart, she got me a Godzilla shirt where the art on it was AI generated.
Yeah, listen,
Solid.
yep, I've got one of those coming too, and I was just like, yay. Somebody's got to stop parents from thinking they know what's real and what's not real, because at this point, especially for people my age, at this point in time, they really don't know. They really don't.
I mean, it was kind of obvious because Godzilla has 3 arms.
Fuck.
Like, it's one of those, like, probably like early 2025, late 2024 AI generations of Godzilla, where there's errors all over the place.
Oh my god, that is crazy. I should have done that from the jump. What a dipstick I am. See, I'm telling you, so unprepared today. It's probably going to be the best podcast of the fucking year, honestly. Just
the last podcast of the year, the best podcast of the year. Come on now.
Come on now. Yeah, no, I was telling Rob, my Christmas, it was simple. I woke my wife up because I thought that's what you do, right? Like, I went in there because she had the gifts for the kid in there, and I was like, let me get the gifts. And she was, why are you waking me up? I was like, you should have just let me take the shit yesterday. But apparently, in my drunken stupor on Christmas Eve, I said, hey, wake me up when you get up. Sorry, babe. It was like 4:15 in the morning, and I'm like going into her room. I'm like, hey, let me get the gifts. Ooh, and then I do this thing. Like, I've been doing this now for like the past 7 years, I want to say, where every Christmas gift to my kid, I don't write, like from mom and dad to you. I do some random ass things, right? Like, I'll just write random shit.
From John Wick, with love.
To that effect, though, I try to for instance, yesterday, I don't know why, my daughter got hair extensions, right? Don't ask me why my wife bought my daughter hair extensions, but she did. So on the little, sticker, the to and from, I found we had a Christmas dinosaur. So I slapped the dinosaur on that motherfucker, and I wrote, fun fact, dinosaurs had no hair.
No, they had feathers.
They had feathers, right? See, I'm glad you didn't correct me. I'm glad you didn't go, well, actually. And the reason why I did that is because inside the box was some extensions. So I thought it's shit like that, like the little funny things.
Mm-hmm.
So because I usually do that when my wife wraps the gifts, so I don't have to worry, I did not do that this year. I waited until yesterday. Not even yesterday. Yeah, yesterday morning, to be exact, while I was putting the gifts out. I was right at 4 something in the morning. It was actually 5, because actually I was like, uh-oh, my stomach started to hurt, all that Christmas Eve food started to come back. I had to, I had to go handle business. I come out the shower and then I go up there. So now it's like 5 something, and I'm rocking and I'm rolling and I'm, writing. My wife actually put these little sticky note labels, like these the clear ones you use like when you're studying in your textbooks, if you kids remember that shit.
Yes.
Those little tabs. She actually wrote what they were on the little tabs, so I just took the stickers and slapped them right on top of that. And it was fun. It was fine. But I had on a lo-fi Christmas music on Amazon Prime, right? On the Amazon Music. And motherfucker, would you know that there is a lo-fi version of The Grinch?
Well, yeah.
There's a lo-fi version of damn near everything.
Everything, dude. They even make lo-fi Godzilla music.
They do.
It's
depressing.
I've actually listened to that. I'm not gonna lie. But I was blown away because I don't listen. I don't like Christmas music. One, I do, but I don't because I'm not a Christmassy guy. But The Grinch, that shit blew me away. So much so that now it was about, I don't know, I want to say 5:30, 5:45. I bust into my wife's room thinking she's up. No, actually, it was after 6. I bust into her room thinking she's up. She's still sleeping, and I'm over here with the fucking Grinch lo-fi song on, dancing. And she's like, "What the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck." She ruined Christmas. That's what I'm trying to say. She ruined Christmas.
LMAO.
How the witch ruined Christmas. No, let me stop. I love my wife.
Random question.
Yeah.
Even though I can see from the thumbnail that I probably already know your opinion. But original animated version, Jim Carrey live action version, or the Illumination version of the Grinch?
It's always going to be the original. When Jim Carrey did the Grinch, I was out of my Jim Carrey zone at that point in time, and anything coming out from Dr. Seuss right now, I just won't go see.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, fucking Boris Karloff. I mean, come on.
I mean, very valid, very fair. My favorite is the Jim Carrey version.
Of course. No doubt about it. It works. I'll put it like this. If you put a gun to my head and you said Mike Myers' Cat in the Hat or Jim Carrey's Grinch Stole Christmas, God, 1,000 times. It's Grinch. Let's go, Jim.
Absolutely.
Why do you think, since we're on that subject real quick, because this is a freestyle, we're going to get to the topics, but originally I had nothing planned, folks. Why do you think, is it because they feel like Dr. Seuss can still be a viable money maker in theaters, that we just got Doctor Strange's Grinch, and now we've got that weird dude's Cat in the Hat coming out this year?
Yeah. I mean, it mostly stemmed from the breakout success of the Lorax movie with Danny DeVito. But if you look at the movie objectively, it's not even that great. It's really only sold on Danny DeVito's name, and some of the songs, but because that movie made so much money, companies like Illumination and Sony Pictures Animation, it flip-flops between the two. They always be making Dr. Seuss adaptations now just to make a quick buck.
Okay.
Because then there was the Horton Hears a Who.
Oh, that's right.
That was Jim Carrey as well, right?
That was Jim Carrey. He was Horton.
Oh, wow. I know that.
Tim?
Do what?
Bad joke. Bad joke. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Sorry. Then after Horton Hears a Who, I think was the Grinch.
God, really? Jesus Christ.
And Horton Hears a Who, I don't think was Illumination. Fucking the Lorax was Illumination. I know that. Pretty sure the Grinch was Illumination.
The only rewarding aspect of that new Illumination, the Grinch, is all the music Tyler the Creator did for it. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no, dude. Tyler the Creator's version of the Grinch, like you're a mean one, dude.
He's got the spirit and he's got the voice for it.
100%.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to listen to that. I am going to have to listen to it because
dude, it's gonna change your life like the lo-fi version changed your life, bro.
Yeah, that really should fuck me up.
It's all his production too. Like he's the one that did all the instrumentation and everything. So it's 100% his in his own way,
But he's still got like kids in the background doing a kid choir version of like while he's spitting out rhymes, they're in the background like singing in the original tune of the Grinch theme.
Oh wow. Yeah. All right, that's actually fucking cool.
Yeah, it was a cool little release for sure.
And yeah, now we're getting this Cat in the Hat, and I have no faith in it.
Yeah.
How are you going to turn a book like The Cat in the Hat into a feature-length film?
They did it once.
And it was a fever dream. It was a fever dream, bro.
You know what? I swear to God, for whatever reason, I thought there were 2 live-action movies of The Cat in the Hat.
I know. No,
You're thinking of the remake of the fucking Broadway musical Cats.
Yeah. It's the same shit.
It really is. It really fucking is. Fuck that movie.
Though at least the Cat in the Hat had the decency to have practical suits rather than horror CGI abominations that have buttholes.
And nipples.
Oh, God. Well, that's something to bitch about next year at this time. Like, yeah, one of the worst movies of the year. But, all right, listen, it's Christmas. I'm feeling frisky. We've got a couple of things, except for unpopular opinion. Of course, we got to save that for last. But, listen, my co-hosts, my cohorts, who I appreciate very, 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 very much. Trust me, wait till the stream's over. What should we start with today?
How about Playmates loses TMNT? Get the bad
I
news out first.
I was literally gonna say, let's get the bad news out the way first.
Yeah.
All right, let's do. Oh, all right, I gotta lower this guy now because I figure I'm gonna leave this guy up because it's funny. But all right, look, I got Christmas in the background, Christmas everywhere.
Hell yes.
Those are flowers and palm trees. What are you talking about?
Shh. It's a Christmas tree from Wish.com. It's okay.
All right, Playmates no more. It's very unfortunate. It's very sad because before these gentlemen were even born, I was buying Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toys from this very company. And I said to myself, why do they look like that? That's not the cartoon. Of course, I didn't know about the fucking comic book it spawned from and how they were trying to mix and match. Didn't work, but it did because, damn it, I got like the first 6 waves all together because, it's what you do when you was a kid in the 80s. Give me them Ninja Turtle toys.
Mm-hmm.
But it's over, and it's kind of crazy thinking about that. Like, for 40 years, Playmates has been, or 30 plus 30, close to 40 years, Playmates has been I know NECA has done beautiful work, and I've seen Uncle Todd doing what he's doing now too, but Playmates has been associated with Ninja Turtles more than anything else I've ever seen before, let's say, the Godzilla movies from Legendary. Outside of those two things, honestly, nothing pops into my mind right away. They goes, oh yeah, Playmates. It's always been Ninja Turtles. And now, Playmates is losing the rights at the end, at this time, next year. Literally, on the 31st of December, 2026, Playmates will no longer be able to make or sell Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures. And I have a theory on why. And Gams might agree with me here.
Mm-hmm.
It's because of those dastardly fucking stupid mutant turtle stupid ass movie that just came out a couple of years ago. You know,
Mutant Mayhem.
That movie, because that line sucks. No, is it because of Uncle Todd grabbing the license? And honestly, his shit is the shit I've been seeing from McFarlane Toys. Really fucking cool. A lot of IDW. Like, for right now, everything I've been seeing is IDW stuff. But I'm okay with that. Is it because NECA, did Ninja Turtles the way people like me saw Ninja Turtles when we were kids? Did it right? Had the cartoon accurate shit, and then not only that, but then went ahead and did Gam's version of Ninja Turtles, the 2000s Turtles. I mean, for me, it is very sad. I cannot lie, because this is definitely an end of an era. But Rob, you are the fellow toy guy.
Yeah.
What is your take on this? Was it time to give it up, or is this like, wow?
Well, from what I understand, Playmates and Viacom, their little agreement that they had going on, Viacom Paramount, they just didn't renew. So I don't know if this was like an industry decision or if this was just planned. But if I had to comment on it from the outside looking in, I think this is more of a controlling decision that they made. I feel like Paramount wants to have more control over the toys, what gets made, and when. Because when it comes to Playmates, especially with TMNT, they held a master license. They were able to do everything and anything that they wanted whenever they wanted. And I feel like, again, this is Paramount wanting more control over what comes out, how it's made, when it comes out, the whole 9 to 5. I don't think there's really too much going on here beyond that.
That makes a lot of sense.
Because, I mean, look at Ninja Turtles like right now. You know, whether you like it or hate it, animated movie that a lot of people like. The show, not so much. It was ass. I'm sorry. And then you have a brand new live action movie that's going to be coming out within the next 3 to 4 years, or even in the next 2. And of course, you have all the comics. So that already signals to me that the winds of change were long in play way before we heard about it. It's sad. It is, because TMNT built Playmates. Like, that's the house that the Turtles built, essentially. And I'm upset because Playmates, I mean, look at the figures you have on screen right now. Look at the texturing for that. Look at how nice and just lovely they are. They always did cool things like that. And I feel like this is a move via Paramount just for more control over who, what, where, when, and why.
Jesus Christmas. You know what drives me crazy about that, Paramount? You're taking away the Ninja Turtles from the kids. Leave the Turtles alone. Don't get political. No, you're right, though. As I have the no, I just, this jargon is rough to understand, if you will, but exactly what Rob said, pursuant to the existing license agreement entered into between Viacom Media Networks, the licensor, and Playmates International Company, PICL, whatever, a wholly owned subsidiary of the group, as the licensee. PICL was granted the rights to design, manufacture, distribute, and sell the products of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, parentheses, the licensed products. Negotiations between the parties regarding the renewal of the license agreement had been ongoing since October 2025, but PICL, Playmates International Company Limited, there it is, has recently been formally notified by the licensor that the license agreement will not be renewed upon expiry on 31 December 2026. As a result, the rights of the Playmates International Company Limited has recently, to sell the licensed product, cease. This is fucking crazy. While the rights to dispose its inventories of the licensed products will cease 90 days thereafter, pursuant to the license agreement. Wait, does that mean that these motherfuckers are going to be on sale and I can go buy them for like
mega blowout clearance? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
$5 a pop. Look, what it kills me too, because NECA did their fucking thing, right? But you know who else does the damn thing? Super 7 does the damn thing with the Turtles.
They do very well.
So it is sad. I know Playmates tried and they did like cartoon versions of the Turtles and whatnot, but I never felt they really captured the essence of the show the way NECA or Super 7 did, or even some of the like other companies that we don't even know of, right? Like,
Joy Toy.
Companies from China. Oh, which one?
Joy Toy.
You see what I'm saying?
Their turtles are fucking. I mean, I don't know if they're initially based on anything, but Joy Toy also does all the Warhammer stuff. And if you've seen a Warhammer figure, you can only scarcely imagine how fucking great their turtles look.
No, their turtles look amazing.
No, I remember now. You showed me pictures of that, and I was like, "What? What? Fuck me!"
It's fucking nuts.
Man, it is sad. Gams, as an avid Ninja Turtle fan, and we've spoken on length. This.
Bro, I'm just fucking upset, all right? I'm going to vent to you guys right quick. Let me ask you a question, gentlemen. What were the 3 pillars that created Turtle Mania in the 80s?
cartoon, merchandising, cereal.
The cereal, indeed. I miss that fucking cereal so bad.
That gets lumped into merchandising.
So the cartoon, the toys, and the movies.
Listen, you got the first pillar is Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird, because you wouldn't have anything without the fucking comic, right? You got Fred Wolf, who reached out with wanting to get in on this crazy idea and make a 5-episode pilot that blew the world on fucking fire. And then you have Playmates.
And then please.
That's the third pillar, is Playmates toys. And their line of toys, after they read the comic and watched this 5-episode pilot before it even hit the airwaves. I'm pretty sure. And they knew that having this license would put them on top. They had a vision, and they executed that vision to sharp fucking precision, all right? And now, once those other two pillars have crumbled, because Peter Laird left after the 2003 show fell through, and, while Kevin Eastman still tries to pick up the pieces in the comic book realm, he's mostly thanked rather than actually consulted on Turtle stuff outside of the comics. So that pillar fell, and then the 87 cartoon ended, and while we still get cartoons, and while there's a lot of them are still relative hits, they weren't as magical as the 87 cartoon that captured the entire world from fucking the US to Japan. All right. Fucking now the third pillar has finally crumbled. And I'm just fucking upset, man. Because Playmates was there since the very beginning. The 87, the movies, the fucking 2003 show, the 2012 show, Rise, all of it. And now because fucking Paramount want to fucking explore cheaper alternatives, probably like fucking Jack's Pacific or some shit.
Oh no.
Is going to get the fucking master license after this for kids' toys.
We don't know that.
We don't know that, but I'm a fucking pessimistic motherfucker right now. I'm upset. So
I understand that, but you don't need to set the world on fire before the gas is poured, my friend.
True. It just sucks.
It does.
Because I'm not going to go into a toy aisle after 2026 anymore and see Playmates Ninja Turtles and see that comfort that has always been in my life since before I was born. And just rip. Like, I don't know what the hell Playmates is going to do after this. Turtles was their bread and butter. Like, yeah, they have other licenses. They have Godzilla and shit, but like, that shit didn't pay the bills. Turtles did.
Gams, I cannot lie to you. I'm gonna tell you, you got me teared up, man. That talking about the three pillars and then that little history lesson right there, that shit brought me back to a fucking time, man. That shit right there brought me back to a fucking time. A time like now, Christmas, where under the tree, all of a sudden, bam,
you get a big ass box and you wonder what the hell it is. You open that shit and it's a fucking party wagon and you're like, oh my god.
Abso-fucking-lutely, or it's the turtle blimp, and then there's like fucking 8 fucking figures to go with it, and you're like, oh shit, I got Rocksteady, I got Bebop, I got Baxter the fucking Fly. What? Yes, and I had April O'Neil too. So what? But yeah, man, wow, dude, I appreciate that. I really do. Seriously.
Like, I grew up with the 2003 show and the toy line. I use those turtles as bath toys, bro.
Yes, so did I.
Like, come on. Yeah. That shit is special, and now it's gone. I'm upset.
And Rob hit it too with the the movies aspect of it too.
Yeah, they were there for everything. Their movie figures were horrifying, but I loved them.
I just actually, side note, my wife got me the Arrow Video 4K.
Hell yes.
trilogy. So thank you, babe. I love you for that. Love you for that. Very happy because you know how Arrow does. Still mad that I didn't know that they did Lost in Space, bro.
I could have swore I sent the artwork. I could have swore.
You might have, bro, but sometimes if I was at work, sometimes there'll be 95 things going on in that fucking chat. And I'm like, I can't look at it right now. And then I forget.
True. Very true. Very true.
But no, you do make a good point because honestly, I don't think the movies would have been made if it wasn't for the sales of the toys.
Oh yeah, no, the sales of the toys skyrocketed everyone to being filthy fucking rich.
That's got to be $1 billion industry in the first 2 years.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I'd be surprised if it wasn't.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if it wasn't in the first year.
Eh?
You know what? Yeah, all right. So, and this is what pisses me off with the way we live now. And that's not a political statement. That is a blanket statement since like the fucking mid 2000s, since the teens. Or whoever fucking did it, that they took away, you can't make cartoons based on toys because you want to sell toys. That to me is the worst fucking thing in the world. I say that because I say to myself, damn, this is actually a really good fucking topic to think about and do research on. In the 80s, when the fucking toy cartoon boom was going, yes, in 87, Ninja Turtles came out, Playmates got the rights, blew the fuck up. But before that, you had Transformers, G.I. Joe, He-Man.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Voltron.
They were toy lines first, cartoon second.
Toy lines first, right. And then Turtles wasn't that. It was completely different. It was like the fact that somebody read those comic books and said, we can make this into a fucking cartoon that's appealing to everyone. Because go ahead and read that first volume of Ninja Turtles. That shit is hardcore ninja shit. They killing people.
They killed the Shredder in the first issue.
Oh my God. Was it the first issue? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like fucking, what was that? Like a 60-page book or something.
Yeah, it was their magnum opus, really, because they didn't know they were going to make more after that. So they made the one the best it could be.
I'll never forget, and I think it's volume 4. I have them. I have the original Mirage volumes, the first wave. Not the individual issues when they originally came out. I mean, when I was in junior high school, there was a comic shop, Kane Street Comics. Shout out to Kane Street Comics. I hope it's still there. I doubt it. But they had the volumes. I think those are actually the first trades I've ever owned.
Damn.
And I was reading, and it's like, you meet the fucking Utroms, you meet Fugitoid. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then in the 4th volume, that's where they got the genesis for the movie. They're in April's fucking apartment / antique shop. And the Foot invade in the comic book, it was Leonardo. In the movie, it was Raphael.
Yeah. And in 2003, and 2012, they turned it back to Leonardo.
Oh shit! Okay. Damn, they did right, dude. I remember, man. Oh damn it, game. We're going on a tangent, but fucking Merry Christmas, right, dude? That one with Leonardo, it was in the snow. The fucking was coming up from fucking underground in the snow. They had these dope ass fucking costumes on, dude. It reminded me of the snowtroopers in Empire Strikes Back in the beginning. And I'm like, what the fuck am I reading? Like, I was blown away as a kid in junior high school. I was like, what the fuck? The only reason why I was able to get these comics is because my grandfather would give me $20 every now and then. Like, he would see me like, hey, take this. So I was able to buy these things, and it would just fuck me up because here I am. I love the Ninja Turtles, the cartoon show. But what am I reading? This is not the Ninja Turtles, the cartoon show. And yeah, man, Leo getting wrecked and then getting fucking, what was it called? Something all around again. Whatever it was called. But April's shop. And then seeing the Shredder while the building was burning. And I'm like, wait, what? Oh man, look. I'm gonna break them shits out. I've got Dark Knight Metal to read, but you're gonna make me break out them old books and start going over rereading my Ninja Turtles. God dang
Do it. Do it.
It's wow. See what I'm saying? Like I'm on one right now. The Playmates, I want to thank you. I did not like you, but I got you. I don't mean like I got it personally. I got your figures. We bought them because it was the only thing on the market, and I was such a fucking fanboy. Are you kidding me? I'll put it like this. There was nothing Godzilla. Everything was a bootleg except for the Imperial, right? Everything was a bootleg. This was Ninja Turtles. That shit said it on a box. It had the fucking logo from the cartoon. That's a Ninja Turtle, even if it doesn't look like a Ninja Turtle.
I just want to say something real quick. The TMNT X Godzilla stuff, if you don't have it, Amazon is doing a limited order run of them. They're being released on the 1st of January. They are not cheap. But in my area, I can't get a hold of them, let alone somebody at Target who knows what the fuck I'm talking about. But they have Leo and they have Mikey. Rodan Raph is there, but I just, to pivot off of that, if there's anything Playmates TMNT that you've had your eye on, I'd suggest doing that soon. Like I'm eyeing up,
because they're going to skyrocket.
Yeah, like I'm eyeing up this classic 4-inch remastered figure bundle with all 6, the Turtles, Splinter, and Shredder.
You get it.
The Shredder design is better.
Huh?
The Shredder design on that bundle is better.
Oh yeah, it's so good. And if you don't like the texture on the original individually packaged Turtles, that bundle has the Turtles with smooth textures on their bodies, and Leo and Donnie's heads are fixed.
Yes. Yeah, I'm looking at that. Although I do like the textured figures.
I kind of dig them.
Yeah, I like the cut of their jib, but as far as this goes, I mean, I'm knocking 6 birds out with 1 stone for 55.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
real quick, I got Rodan Raph and Leo Zilla for Christmas.
Oh, nice.
And I already had Mikey Ghidorah, so come on, Donatello, Jet Jaguar, Metalhead, Jet Jaguar, whatever the fuck that is. Because I am still confounded why that hasn't been out. You got 3 out of the 4. What the fuck are we waiting for?
Because waves are only 3s now, which is stupid.
Oh, okay. Thank you for that piece of info. That is stupid.
It's exceptionally stupid. But, looking at the figures and what goes into them and how they look, I could kind of understand, especially with Mikey Ghidorah.
And that was the first one I got. And I got that one myself. They didn't have anything else. And then Christmas Eve, my brother hit me with Leo Zilla and Rodan Raph. And I ain't going to lie, man. I licked Leo Zilla. I didn't open it. I licked the package.
Dude, I hope that before they lose the license, they can get out Mecha Donnie.
I'm pretty sure they'll be able to, because they did show off prototypes somewhat recently. And I'm pretty sure they're more than the way through. I just think that with the final wave, that's going to be it.
Yeah. All right. So let me ask you this question here. In regards to GX TMNT, right?
Mm-hmm.
The final wave, that's going to be it. Whatever the 3 is?
Yeah, whatever comes with Mechagodzilla Donnie.
Yeah.
That's going to be it.
I thought it was Jet Jaguar Donnie.
Is it Jet Jaguar Donnie?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's Jet Jaguar Donnie.
Oh, then who the fuck is going to be Mechagodzilla?
Shredder.
Mecha Metalhead? Oh, it is Shredder. Dude.
Okay.
I saw fucking, I
didn't see any of these, so.
Oh, yeah.
No,
there's the image. There's Jet Jaguar Donnie. I guess it's going to be Mecha Shredder and Mothra April.
Okay.
Oh, shit. So I saw Mecha Shredder in the comic.
Oh.
There was a solicitation for, I think, issue 4 or 5, whatever. I don't remember. But I saw a fucking cover with Mecha Shredder, and I'm like, Mecha Shredder Godzilla. And I'm like, oh, holy shit.
Here's the key art if you're interested. It's in private
Please.
chat.
Yay. As we go along, rocking to there it is. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's not fair. I love it so fucking much. So where I was going.
Where was you going?
It makes sense. Donnie, Shredder, April, that would definitely do it, and that would be the end. Playmate still has up until the end of next year.
Yeah.
Juxtapose that with what Uncle Todd is doing right now, because you see, it seems like Uncle Todd not panicking, but saying, you know what? Get everything out. Get everything out right now because of the DC thing, right?
I think he only has until the end of Q1 2026 to get it out, so understandable.
That's why that Joker's coming. That's right. The Jack Nicholson Joker's coming. I cannot wait to get that Napier. I'm gonna nab it, whatever. I'm gonna get that motherfucker 5 times, 6 times, 7 times over. My wife said, why you need it so many times? I said, shut up, woman. You ain't gotta know. Why do I have 20 issues of Transformers IDW #1? She goes, why? I said, because the variants, they're dope. I need, everybody knows, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. If I don't get that Jack Nicholson Joker from Uncle Todd, I'm gonna cut some heads off. I'm gonna eat people's brains like motherfucking Pennywise the Clown. I'm gonna go crazy. But there's no doubt in my mind.
You want to get nuts? Let's get
Another
nuts.
man's rhubarb.
See, Gams, you're making me cry today. You're making me cry. On the point. But no, I digress. One, everything about the Playmates and the Ninja Turtles is a sad situation.
Mm-hmm.
And again,
I'm sad, man.
If y'all can like throw out anything that Playmates did outside of Ninja Turtles and Godzilla, that would be like, oh yeah, they did that, because it might have been like obscure cartoon lines because of the success of Ninja Turtles. Maybe they did the Cowboys of Moo Mesa. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they did Biker Mice from Mars. I don't know. I know they didn't do Street Sharks.
No, that was Mattel.
Yeah, that was Mattel.
So that's the fucking thing, and that's what's crazy. It's like Gam said, this was your bread and butter. This was your $1 billion fucking industry. It's not Godzilla and Kong. It's not the legendary. I just can't believe that Playmates is making $1 billion. They could possibly, but I can't believe they're making as much money as they did, like let's say year 1 or 2 off the Ninja Turtles than they are with what, year 5 now or 6 of Godzilla and Kong.
Well, Wave 1 came out towards the end of 2019, so whatever the math is on that, and probably not. No.
I will say this though, in defense to Playmates, man, some of those MonsterVerse figures, especially the ones coming out, like that Tiamat is beautiful.
Oh yeah, Tiamat's beautiful. Friggin' Scylla's great. The Mothras are really cute.
I got a hot take for you.
Oh
yeah,
the Playmates Scylla is better than the Hiya Toys Scylla.
Oh shit!
Yeah, hold on, wait, whoa, what?
The movement on that Playmates Scylla makes Hiya's look like a statue with minimal articulation.
Oh wow!
Shit.
So
and,
Hiya may have the sculpt, but Playmates got the movement.
Yeah, because I give Hiya some credit. They had to do the membrane in between the legs, but it highly restricts the figure. Playmate said, "Fuck that shit." So there's no membrane in between Scylla's legs for the Playmates release. Therefore, it's actually fucking movable.
Yeah.
And
wow.
I give them an immense amount of fucking credit for that. I do.
First comment flies in, swings through, I should say. Da-da-da. Spider-Man. Drowned Viper is pretty great.
Indeed,
Spider-Man.
it is.
Merry
Yeah, yeah.
Christmas, Spider-Man. I hope your Christmas was merry and bright. I think that's how the song goes.
Its head falling off is a feature.
Look, you give me an exploded Scylla and I'm all there, right? Like green goo and everything. See, Playmates could do that.
Dude,
That's the thing. Playmates used to do that with fucking Ninja Turtles all the time.
I am convinced that Behemoth is just around the corner. They're adding him to Godzilla Battle Line, so
Mm.
Maybe.
Yeah, you can do some weird stuff with that Playmates Godzilla line, right? Right? I mean, I forgot who it was, but there was like warts on, not warts, fucking slugs on one of the turtles' hands on it wasn't the original line, it was like one of these, like a shell shocked or some weird thing. And I'm like, why is there a giant slug on the hand of this Ninja Turtle? Like, it made no sense to me. That used to drive me crazy. But again, you come full circle now, and Playmates is no longer going to be able to do these things. It is kind of freaking sad.
Not even kind of. It just is. Because in an era where toys almost don't even feel like toys anymore, Playmates was at least still making toys feel like toys.
like the only thing I feel like could sustain them now is Power Rangers. Funnily enough.
Oh shit, Playmates had Power Rangers, right?
Yeah, they're doing Power
Yeah.
Rangers as we speak.
No, wait. But did they have them at the peak of Power Rangers?
No, that was Bandai.
Yeah, that was Bandai through and through.
Oh, it was. Okay, yeah. Because I remember my brother loved Power Rangers, and I've said it a million times. To me, it was like, what is this fake Voltron shit? I did not know. I had no idea. But my brother loved it. So, Christmas, and I was working. Yeah, my brother, here's a bunch of Power Rangers shit. The Zords, to me, were cool. So, yeah, get some Zords, Wow, it was Bandai. I swear to God, I thought it was Playmates. But they're doing it now. Well, they got something to hold them down.
Yeah, the Godzilla line is very popular, and having Power Rangers up in there and them being mostly warmly received by people who understand what age demographic they're fucking meant for.
Mm-hmm.
So, they're not going to be hurting, but the notion that they're no longer making TMNT figures is painful.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, even when I was a kid, you wanted Ninja Turtles figures, it's just Playmates.
Yeah.
You just go to fucking Playmates and you get your little fucking runner with all your weapons, and you have your fucking different eras and shit. It's gonna suck.
I loved these guys because they had weapons in their shells.
Ninja Stars. They had shuriken in their shells.
See, that's fucking genius. And for some goddamn ass reason, nobody does that today.
No.
Hey, let's make the shell detachable, and so you can store the weapons in there that don't have slots to hold it in. It's genius.
Mm-hmm.
Son of a bitch.
Merry Christmas, you sick fuck.
Merry after Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, you sick fuck. The links they're getting, you son of a bitch. Oh shit, I was about to say something about the Ninja Turtle line shit too. Fuck.
We was talking about the cool ones with the weapons in their in their shells, and how fucking toy companies don't do that kind of shit anymore.
No, that's what I wanted to say. Yes, it feels like today, if you want that extra shit, it's an accessory that you got to pay for. It's like DLC.
Dude, you're not even fucking lying.
Unfortunately, yeah.
And that's what kind of kills me with the industry of today. And again, like Rob said, the Power Rangers thing, like, it's not the kids. I would love to know whatever Disney is going to do with Power Rangers, what their deal with Playmates is. Are we gonna?
I feel like when it does come out, I feel like Playmates is going to be ready with a whole line of it, because from what I understand, they basically have the master license essentially without having the master license, because Hasbro is a toy company technically and they own the Power Rangers, but they trust Playmates enough to just do the whole kit and caboodle while they just sit back and collect the profits. I don't know.
Well, looking at what Hasbro is currently going through with pricing of their fucking Transformers figures, I'm kind of glad that a company that's based in China is making figures in China. Because if Hasbro was making these shits, you'd be paying 50 fucking bucks per turtle.
I am not gonna comment on that because this year I have bought about, and I kid you not, 10 Transformer toys from different stages. I got a couple of movie ones. I've got the movie Optimus Prime. I got 2 versions of the ship getting killed. Brawn, Ironhide, Ratchet, Prowl, Ted. I got those. Starscream. I got that this year. Optimus got that this year. Then that's just the movie figures. Oh no, I'm lying. Wait, there's more. I got Grimlock and Willie. And then I went and expanded universe, and I got Megatronus from the Fallen. Megatronus, not from the Fallen. I'm lying. From Transformers 1. I don't even think that came from Transformers 1, even though that's where I first saw it. But the Age of the Primes or whatever the fuck. And I had to buy him Star Convoy. And Rob is absolutely right. I spent a butt-ass ton of money on these things.
Yeah, and even the cheaper ones are getting more expensive. I mean, you got Star Prime, right? You're fucking insane, and that's based of you, but
I couldn't help it.
Dog, like a Voyager is $50 now.
You see what I'm saying? You know what really kills me? I want what did they call that fucking convoy? Basically the fucking Power Master Prime, whatever they called them in Japan. That thing came out. I still have the original Power Master Prime. I've got the fucking base. I got the OG Optimus that went in the chest. I still have that. But I want the reissue, and I know that's gonna cost me.
Looks like it's $120.
I could get that. Fuck! No, I can't. Shit.
Or 150. Or
I
90.
The open one. missing high Q. The open one, high Q.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Playmates, peanut butter jelly on bread. It has been synonymous for almost 40 years now. And for it to be going away, Godspeed. Playmates, I never understood what the fuck you were doing back then, but I always counted on you to keep doing it because I was able to get them. And I fucking love it. And I love them, and I still have them. And that fucking OG Samurai Leonardo before that third travesty movie came out. Oh, one of my favorite figures of all time. I still have him. But that was this year, right? That was for Rob's birthday. Check out the Rob's birthday fucking podcast we did in April of this year, right? Because your birthday is in April, right?
Yes.
Yes. Check out that pod. You will see my collect, not the whole thing, but you will see 30 plus years of Ninja Turtle figures up in that motherfucker. The old ones, man. As Spider-Man swings through and says, that Megatronus figure is great. I have not taken him out the box yet because I'm afraid.
Don't fear the Reaper, eh?
You ain't lying. Speaking of lying, let's take this down real quick. So Gam Games could totally see.
Oh,
there it is. Palm trees. That's how we living out here right now in the West. That's not true. There was a storm system that came out, and God, Rob, I am sorry you're getting fucking slammed with snow and all that stuff right now. That's gonna be terrible.
Yeah, it's gonna be terrible for my back, my dick, my balls, my lips, my nose. It's gonna be bad for every part of my body.
The engine room's on fire.
The roof is on fire.
It's speaking of, Brother Chase dropped this up. Shout out to Brother Chase today. He celebrating Christmas with family. So he's not available today, no doubt. Love you, brother. But shout out to Brother Chase for putting this up. I don't know how true this is, but if it is, PlayStation 6 will be able to run PS1 to PS5 games natively, according to a new patent from Mark Cerny. This solution, quote, this solution stands out for eliminating the dependency on software. Oh my God. On software emulating or cloud services. Holy titty fuck. Rob, what's your take on that?
X to doubt. X to doubt. I doubt it. I doubt it entirely. PlayStation doing something for their fucking player base that's positive? Nah. No, I would like for this to be true because it makes getting a PlayStation 6 a little bit more luxurious, like at the idea. Granted, if it's going to be fucking $900, they can kiss my ass and tell me I'm ASAP Rocky. But, I mean, it should... Listen. I want you to vibe with me real quick.
Oh, I'm vibing.
This sounds great, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Game preservation.
Why does this sound great? Why hasn't this been a thing that systems have done prior fucking releases? Why is something being backwards compatibility such a hype moment? And it doesn't just go for fucking PlayStation. It doesn't just go for Xbox. It goes for everybody. Why is this such a big deal? This should be something that's hard baked into the fucking console. If you can do it, do it.
And why haven't you done it?
I don't know.
Exactly.
And you know, that like initially that was my first response. It's like, yeah, this is cool. But the fact that this is getting people hyped up kind of just shows a different side of the coin.
Mm-hmm.
The side that was in the sewer scums, and when you picked it up, you got a little bit under your fingernail, and you're all upset about it now.
So we were just talking about Ninja Turtles. Let's get to it. X to doubt.
Thank you, Shinrob Jira.
Oh, that's you, right? And Miz, JR, they won't.
They won't.
You know, JR is sick right now, ladies and gentlemen, but his fingers work. As Spider-Man swings through and says, they don't do it because they hate people like me who still has his physical games from various generations. I'm telling you, you are who I think you are, but I get it. I get it, Spider-Man, so do I. And that's another thing that drives me nuts. Why haven't we done it? Why? Why was the PS2, a beautiful fucking system and we could play PS1 games?
The last time that we had this was the very, very first launch day 2007 edition of PlayStation 3 was the last time that this was a thing.
Yeah. Why? Realistically, why?
It makes no sense because here's the deal. You have generations of gamers, right? And it is always going to change. They get younger and younger, and that's how you try to get them. But you got the people who got to pay for these motherfucking youngsters that, like me, right? Like the people who have kids, you got to buy these motherfucking systems. But dude, if I buy, and I'm just throwing this out as an example because for me, Nintendo was doing it. But if I buy a Switch 2, right, for my kid,
yeah,
I want to be able to run different hardware. When I bought a Wii, I was able to use my GameCube mini discs in it. And I'm like, yes, this is perfect. Now I can play my favorite game of all time, Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2, without having to break out the GameCube. I could just drop it into the Wii, plug in my GameCube controller, and have a great time. And for a minute, other systems was doing that. With the advent of Game Pass, and I will give this to Xbox. You got to give it to Microsoft. The games with gold thing, especially when like Xbox One came out, and you could get all of these Xbox 360 games. And even now, you can go back and you could get fucking Crimson Skies from the first Xbox. They should put Buffy out. I would love if they got Buffy. But I think that's the problem right there with the backwards compatibility. It's only going to be the system's own shit. PlayStation 6 comes out and I could play motherfucking God of War 1 from the PlayStation 2. My disc. Okay, whatever, that's cool. But am I going to be able to play, let's say, something like The Warriors, which never came out for the Xbox or Nintendo and Sega was gone? But will I be able to play The Warriors? Or do I have to, play it through a cloud or some streaming service that you're charging me for? That's my concern with this crazy shit.
Well, it's saying it's going to be playing it natively, like through the hardware. So you put in the disc, it's going to work, no matter what disc it is.
And that's the thing.
That's what it's implying.
I'm old. I don't know what those terms mean. That's why Game Games is here to help an old guy like me out and make me cry again. Because now I feel stupid. Okay, so if that being said, if a PS6 is able to play Manhunt, aforementioned The Warriors, those are Rockstar games, by the way, both of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I'm able to plug my disc into that son of a bitch and she gives me what I want, then I don't care what this fucking system costs. It's getting bought.
I mean, that's if it's real. I am also of the opinion of I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, because I mean, again, I don't want to come off as a Sony hater because I'm not, but they've said and done the opposite in the past.
And this isn't even the official PlayStation account.
Yeah, that's another thing. And I'm going to be real with everything that's going on in the industry right now and how RAM is going to fucking cost oodles and oodles more. Ray,
Thank you, AI.
If this shit comes out and it has the backwards compatibility, but it starts at $985, are you still copping?
Yeah. Honestly, I am.
God damn, I respect that. I respect the fuck out of that.
You know what? I have... It's just, look, it comes with age, right? It does come with age. And this is, I don't want to sit up here on a high horse and tell you, sonnies. But when you get to a certain point, trust me, I've been in every situation where there's a fucking, when it comes to fucking funds, right? I've done several fucking bankruptcies. I've moved across country. Like, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. But I am in a place where, because of all that experience, I can sit back and say, I bet. If need be, I can use this credit card that I ain't got nothing on and spend $1,000 on this fucking system. Because it plays games that I still own, that I love, that I don't know if my PlayStation 2 is even going to work anymore. If this thing does that, then yes, I can use this credit card and then I will pick a payment plan and I will hit it as we go along. That's just from experience, right? If I didn't have that, then we're crying in our beer, yapping like, yo, what? But here's the real question. Will we even be able to get it if that was the case? Because you've seen how that PS5 went. We'd be fucked. The bots eat it right up. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we would have, and I shit you not, we would have PlayStation 6 sit in front row at WrestleMania. I shit you not. That's the type of shit this is, bro.
Just a hard cut to an open PS6 console sitting on a stick.
Like, yeah. This is the way it is, man. Real quick, I got to get to this comment because this might be one of the year. If I, you know what, next year, remind me, we're gonna do best comments of the year. I don't give a fuck, but this might be one of them after Scam Games, because Scam Games is the best comment of the year. Yes. But Spider-Man says, in order to play the Warriors, you'll have to come out and play. I fucking love it. True story. I'm watching Welcome to Derry, and I'm like, who is this guy? I know this guy. He's an old guy. He plays the general, right? General Francis Shaw. I'm like, I know this guy. So my wife looks it up, and she's like, he was in this, he was in this, he was in the Warriors. I was like, oh shit, oh yeah, there he is. He's from the Warriors. He's just really old now. I watched the Warriors like 3 weeks ago. Like they went out, it was a Saturday, and I said, I want to watch the Warriors. And I threw it in, and I fucking loved it. It was perfect. And twice in one day, Warrior reference. So something's got to give, right? Then, oh yeah, perfect. But all right, that was my whole thing with the PS6. If this is true, I would love it to be true. What are the odds, Gam Gam? What are the odds that this is?
Considering that it's not the official PlayStation account, that's an AI generated image of a PS6. It's not even it's Spanish and all that. I am going to give this a 20%, and that's being generous.
I was about to say that's generous, bro. All right, 20%. That's generous. Rob, percentage wise, how real is this?
I'd parrot the exact same thing. I mean, we always get these wild Hail Mary possible leak before, certain things happen. And maybe I'm just vindictive, but you know what? Fuck the 20%. I'll say 15.
Oh, yeah. You know what? That's fair too. 2015, that's fair. I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say this has got a 5% chance of being real. The reason why I say that is because Sony don't need you to play their old games. They got Microsoft. They're done.
Yeah, why would they let you play their old games when they could just remake their old games for full price and they know you'll pay it?
Yeah, and they got Microsoft. You got to play Halo now. I wonder there's a higher percent chance that Game Pass goes to all consoles. That you just can't, because to me, if you're going to fucking do it, Microsoft, you don't put Game Pass on Sony. You say you can get Halo. You can get Gears of War. You can get our IP, but you got to pay full price. That's how I would run the show. That's how I would run the show.
I think that's how they are running the show. I don't think Game Pass is coming to PlayStation.
That's what I'm saying. There's a higher probability of Game Pass coming to PlayStation than this being real because... But good God Almighty, if it was real, I swear to God, I am not lying when I say this shit. Everything else be damned. I don't give a fuck about God of War 3. I don't give a fuck about Spider-Man 3. I don't give a fuck about Aloy 3, Forbidden West. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to be playing some old school shit. And the crazy thing is, playing Capcom versus SNK 2 on a PlayStation 2, even though I had it for my Dreamcast and I had it for my GameCube. But for whatever reason, playing on a PlayStation 2 just felt right. Oh, and I've got it on my Xbox Series.
Man, fuck you with you saying your old school shit. You know what I'm going to be doing if this is real? I'm going to be playing fucking Rugrats on PS1, bro.
Dude, let's fucking go. Why can't we just break out our PS1 disc of Resident Evil 2, our 2-disc version, and just go fucking ham? Sega, do me a favor. Make a new console. Pretty please. Pretty please.
They're not gonna do it. They're not even making retro consoles anymore. The Sega Genesis was a one and done. They're not doing Saturn. They're not doing Dreamcast.
Yo, those retro consoles. I didn't pay attention to it like that. They only played those games that came out specifically for it, right? It was only whatever.
I mean, if you knew what you were doing, you could put every single game that ever existed for that console on there.
So I couldn't plug a cartridge in, is what you're saying. That's what I'm asking.
No, it's all digital.
Fuck everything! It's over, Prime.
They were essentially emulators that were physically made and packaged and sold to you for between $50 to $100.
Yeah.
Man,
that's all they were.
What a world we live in.
Like, technically, if you wanted to, you could mod the shit out of a Sega Genesis Mini to play NES games.
Oh, okay. Okay.
get a little Raspberry Pi in there or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah,
Blueberry
Raspberry
Pi.
Pi.
It's already a Raspberry Pi. You just have to like plug it into a computer and mess with the emulator that's inside of it.
So basically, you got to add the whipped cream.
Yeah.
And there you go.
There you go.
Then it's better than it was.
Well, oh shit! You know what? Let me do this real quick as we're about to get into our next subject. Before we get into what you call. Matter of fact, you know what? No, I'm feeling frisky.
We're feeling frisky.
Originally, this was supposed to be, because again, I had nothing ready, a podcast where we could just. I wanted y'all to just take a subject and go.
We would just yap it.
Yeah. So I'll start with you, Rob. Do you have anything in particular you would like to yap about?
Yeah, because I really didn't have anybody to talk about it with, and I mostly trauma dumped on Gam Gam earlier.
He did.
So, a Famitsu article from Japan was recently translated in regards to that of Metroid Prime 4 and its hellish development cycle. And in that, we got a couple of very interesting little tidbits about the game. And for those who don't know, Metroid Prime 4 was originally being made by Bandai Namco Singapore, which is now Nintendo Studios Singapore, I believe, because they bought them. And within that, we found out that Retro Studios did not build Metroid Prime 4 from the ground up. They were actually working off of what was already finished and working from the Bandai Namco production, which is why there are more than a few things in the game that feel a little disjointed. And they also confirmed that at the time of the reset, the game was essentially locked into this conversational mind space where people are like, I want to play an open world Metroid game. And by the time they were ready, like Retro Studios were ready to really get it going, that whole thing with an open world Metroid had actually soured. So this big open area, Soul Valley, as it's called in the game, is actually a remnant of what was originally a bigger version of Metroid Prime 4. And now a lot of the things that I grew to not be crazy about with the game, I feel actually that it makes a lot of sense. And there are flaws in that game, like wholly entirely. There are fucking flaws in that game that even now, 3.5 playthroughs of the game in, I'm still scratching my head like, what the fuck was this? And I just thought it was interesting that such information was actually released, because if you know Nintendo America, you know, them really talking about things like this really doesn't happen too often. And I found it very interesting that even though they were working on a game that essentially no longer existed, and they put out a product that is honestly gorgeous looking and plays like a fucking dream, but has some dated concepts to it, I really do have to give it to Retro Studios, because they kind of did it again in a way where it's like the original Metroid Prime was crunch incarnate. The only reason, I don't know if you guys knew this, but the only reason that game actually made its release date was because the computer or the hard drive that it was stored on kept overheating every time they tried to like finalize shit. So they stuck it in a refrigerator.
What?
And then did the major finalization, and then the game was ready to be shipped and, you know, go through manufacturing production. The whole
In a refrigerator, bro. That's so based.
That's crazy.
But that's how fucking ragtag retro was back in those days. And I feel like it's alive and well here with this whole Metroid Prime 4 debacle. And I mean, there was a couple other reveals. One that for the first time in the Prime series, this game takes place after Super Metroid and before Metroid Fusion. Nobody mentioned Other M, so I'm just going to leave that as is. And on top of that, though, on top of the fucking the goddamn timeline, they basically confirmed that Prime 5 is like, it's gonna be a thing as long as the game doesn't underperform too badly.
So what you're saying is, in Prime 4, Samus has already been through the trauma of losing the baby.
Yes. Yes, she is, and I'm not going to even humor that reference. No. But oh fuck. I guess my main point here is just that I think it's fucking crazy that Retro Studios did the refrigerator again. They took something that was disjointed and broken, and they weren't allowed to restart production again. They had what worked, and they tried to make it, the best it could be. And the fact that a game that I enjoy and am now going through a third time is what it is after all of that, I got to give them a round of applause, because we hear so much about studios not being able to get out of the fucking beta stage, the fucking planning stage. 343 or Halo Studios can barely make a fucking Halo game on their own, so they're forced to remake old ones because they just can't get it. And we hear about all these other studios that have so much fucking talent but are cursed to forever work in the Call of Duty mines, where their ideas and everything are just completely left below the wayside. I am a little afraid of where the conversation on Metroid Prime 4 is going to go, because it's been bad since release, but I just wanted to share that morsel of information. I mean, there's apparently even more coming out now about what Retro was actually allowed to do versus what they weren't allowed to do. And ultimately, it does come down to just typical Nintendo bullshit. But again, the fact that we got a playable game that looks beautiful, plays beautiful, and sounds beautiful, with a few bumps in the roads here and there, especially in regards to the story and the main villain, I got to give Retro Studios a hat tip, because not many studios can do that, especially in this day and age.
That's fucking nuts, actually. Wow.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. There was some wild news to wake up to yesterday. But that's it.
Yeah. Heck yeah. As long as you enjoy it, Hell yeah.
But the idea, the whole concept of, I'm done. I can't even do it.
It's okay.
I can't. And because my brother is actually, right as we speak, and he's sending me pictures of these blind bag figures, Godzilla blind bag figures, and I'm like, wait, what? Because these are not Super 7.
Might be Bandai.
Could be. Does Bandai have little Godzilla in a fucking crystalline space Godzilla?
Yes.
Bro, this shit is crazy, bro. What the fuck?
That's the HGD plus stuff.
Yeah, it is. Space Godzilla, Shin Godzilla, Mecha Godzilla, Megalon.
Yep.
Hiru Biollante looks crazy. Megara, 84, 54. Yep. And I can't tell which one that is. That looks like a Hesai. It's a Hesai. Good God Almighty. What? How much of those? I need them.
Well, if they're coming out of Bandai America, they're probably nowhere near as bad as they look on eBay. So there's that.
Are they the $10 blind box from Super 7?
Maybe.
Man, Super 7, get it together. Hurry up, please. Do me a favor, Super 7. I've been sitting here. All right, this is all I want for Christmas is Super 7 reaction shit, because I'm sitting here waiting. The last things I got was like G2K, which don't get me wrong, Millennium Godzilla looks fucking fantastic, Super 7. I love you for that. But, dude, there is a destroyer on one of those boxes, and I'm still waiting. Where the fuck? What the fuck? Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
You'll get it eventually. You will get it eventually.
While I love Super 7, it is seriously, Uncle Todd and Super 7 are my favorite toy lines. We were talking about Playmates a little while ago. But with like Super 7's blind boxes, I've got all of those figures. I need something new. I don't care about the variant colors and stuff. I do when it comes like you just buy them, right? For instance, the Pinball Godzilla and Mecha Godzilla, they did 2 of them. They did 2 versions. I got them both. Dope. The box lunch, Mecha Godzilla, King Ghidorah, the see-through. Yeah, I got them. The fucking Super 7 loves Hedorah, I know, and I love him too. I got a Hawaiian Hedorah. I got 5 variants of Hedorah, but they're all reactions, and that's what I'm waiting for. I'm like, I am right now fiending. This is my part in it. Gams, I'm sorry. You go next. I am fiending Super 7 for fucking reaction figures. I am fucking fiending. I need to get the Rose Blossom Godzilla. I got the Jet Jaguar, thanks to my brother. But fuck, man, like I look at my wall where I started thumbtacking them into, and I'm so incomplete. And I'm trying to do it in order. I don't want to fucking go out of order. I want to keep it kind of in order. So I've got a good show thing going all the way up to Invasion of Astro Monster, where I got Godzilla doing the jig, right? He's dancing. He's having a good old time. Now I need what comes next. I need an Ibera. I need a Gabara. I need an ugly Godzilla. There's a minion right over there in the corner. I need these. I need a fucking Kumonga. Spiga if you want. I need those. I need a Kamakarus. I got spaces for it. So please hurry up. If they did Giant Condor, I wouldn't have a space for it. Then I go down, and now I'm in the fucking late show era, right? I got a spot open for Hedorah Godzilla. I've got Hedorah. I got Gigan. Then I need the fucking Godzilla from Gigan and Megalon. I got Jet Jaguar, Megalon, another Jet Jaguar with his arms up. There's Jet Jaguar and Godzilla shaking hands. Great Comic-Con cover there. Super 7. I can't lie. I love that fucking figure. And then I've got motherfucking the end of the show era. Beautiful Godzilla 74, King Caesar, Mecha Godzilla half suit, Mecha Godzilla, Chrome Mecha Godzilla, Charging Godzilla, another Chrome Mecha, like Mecha Godzilla 2 and Titanosaurus. What I'm trying to say is I need Dome Mecha Godzilla head. I need Biollante Rose form. I need Biollante, monster form. I need the entire Hesai series. You've given me Godzilla Biollante, and you've given me Mecha Godzilla 93. Oh, and Mogera. Wait, do I got Mogera? Yeah, that did happen, right? That did happen.
Yeah, I think both of them, right?
Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, you know what it is? I've got Showa Mogera in my closet because he ain't a part of the Godzilla line. I have not put up. I do have.
If you count the NES game.
Ah, shit. Damn it. Gams. Why you got to be slick shoes like that, bro? Stop it.
Yeah, he was technically in a Godzilla production, so
was Varan. Where the fuck is Varan? Super 7?
Varan's in the same place he's always been. The shit can.
That's stupid. That movie's good, man.
Biting my tongue.
It's a good movie. I don't give a fuck. Baradiggy, bro. Baradiggy.
Motherfucker.
Last year, my wife bought me a VCR DVD player, and I have not hooked it up. It's been over a year now. I have not hooked it up, and I should have, because that's the only way I have the Toho version of Varan. and I need to watch that again. I need the Baradiggy in my life, bro.
Baradiggy.
But I digress too. Super 7, honestly, I love you, and I hope to God that 2026 I can get some reactions and maybe a Gargantua or 3. I'm just saying. Gams.
Yeah.
Spew some nonsense, man. What do you want to talk about?
Ladies and gentlemen, because I have had the rot in my brain for the past fucking, almost a month now at this point, I am going to give my spoiler-free review of Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
Oh.
Hold on. I have to slide my ass back and get comfortable. I want to hear this. Don't disappoint me or I'll kill you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am a Five Nights at Freddy's fan. I have said this a lot over the years. I love Scott Cawthon's universe. I have immense attachment towards it because I have immense nostalgia for things like Chuck E. Cheese. Rest in peace to the GOAT, because fuck modern Chuck E. Cheese.
Facts.
Fucking... There was a lot riding on this, especially because of how involved Scott Cawthon himself was this time around. He is the sole writer of this movie.
Jesus.
And that is the film's greatest strength, but also its greatest weakness.
Uh-oh.
This film is up and down and all around. Like, if you're there for the references and some answers to some of the lore that's even like you've been pondering about with the game universe and things like that, then you're going to come out fairly satisfied. If you're looking for a more deep dive into certain characters from the first movie, I even think you might be a little satisfied, because this is a very Vanessa-centric movie.
White woman.
Indeed. If you, like me, don't like fucking modern day across the Spider-Verse level horseshit fucking cliffhangers, then this movie might disappoint you at the end.
Wait. Why would you call it the Spider-Verse a horseshit cliffhanger?
Because that's what it was. It was
Because that's what it was. Fucking Miles Morales wasn't in his universe, and he didn't know that. And then he saw his alternate universe self, who is the Prowler, and then the movie fucking ends.
Wait. But that's exactly what happened with like the greatest Marvel movie and the greatest Avengers movie, fucking Infinity War. Everybody died.
Yeah, that's why I like Endgame better.
Endgame sucks. And honestly, I mean, Empire Strikes Back. Empire Strikes Back did it. Even though, yeah, shit, now I gotta fucking, because I like Return of the Jedi better. Fuck you, Gam.
But overall, looking at the whole package, especially now that it's out in HD, and I've watched it in HD, start to finish, I don't like it as much as the first movie. The first movie, to me, was magic in a bottle, especially with all the development hell it went through. This movie just seems like an extended episode of a TV show that told me to wait until the next episode to get to the really good stuff.
Oh
dear.
And I will, ladies and gentlemen, mild spoilers here, but I do need to emphasize this. There are certain aspects of this adaptation that really did kind of irk me. One point being the screen time of the withered animatronics. The withered animatronics, if you've played Five Nights at Freddy's 2, are basically broken down versions of the originals. Like Bonnie's missing a face, Chica doesn't have arms, Foxy's more withered than even he was in the first game, and Freddy actually is like the most intact out of the four, but he still looks different, right? And those are the withers. And they are in the movie, but they are only in the movie for less than a collective minute.
Wait, what?
Ah. I see how that would be a problem.
Now, do they use that less than a collective minute? Well, I would say so. Like the main scene that they're in, you'll have a grin on your face if you played the games.
Okay.
But when you really stop and reflect and think about what they did, especially to poor Bonnie, you're going to come out a little disappointed. I'm just going to say it. It's not great what they did. They did the toys so well. And what screen time we get via flashbacks and other things that I will not get into with the original animatronics, that's also fantastic. Peak, even. But there's just a lot of things with this movie, like Mike, for example, from the first movie, Mike Schmidt. Some of the decisions that he makes and some of the things that he says irk the shit out of me. I wish I could get into it, but my two co-hosts here have not seen the movie. So
we should do a movie night.
We should do a movie night and watch Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
Hell yeah.
I'm down.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will get to that when we get to that. But overall, as a fan of the games and seeing where this series is going, because I also am a fan of the novels, and I'm starting to connect a lot of dots here with Scott's writing and his parallels between these movies and the plot of his novels. We could be in for a hell of a ride for the third one. And we are going to get a third one because this movie made a shit ton of money on a $30 million budget.
It made $211 million on a $36 to $51 million movie budget.
Which is crazy because then all of a sudden it was like fucking out in, HD VOD.
Yeah, within 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, when you really think about it, the first movie was on freaking Peacock same day as theaters.
And it still made a shit ton.
And it still made a shit ton of money. So, I don't know. I maybe this is just like a strategy on Scott's part to get it out to as many fans as possible. I don't know. But regardless, overall, I would say that this movie is sitting at a comfortable 7 out of 10.
Now, is that just a theory?
A film theory. And cut. That new film theory host sucks.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't want to say he sucks. I don't want to say any of the new people suck, but man, it
ain't the same. It
ain't the same without Matthew Patrick, bro.
It ain't. And he did fantastically as Toy Bonnie, by the way. If you didn't tell me that was Matt Pat, I wouldn't have known.
Wait, Matt Pat voices Toy Bonnie?
Yes. Matt Pat voices Toy Bonnie. Megan Fox voices Toy Chica.
Was she any good?
I couldn't tell it was Megan Fox. She did really good.
Okay, because in Mortal Kombat, she was terrible.
Yeah,
Wait,
no,
what are you talking about? What Mortal Kombat?
She was what's her face in fucking Mortal Kombat.
Which
the
Mortal
20
Kombat and
the,
what's
the 2021 version.
Hold on. I'm Googling.
what in a movie? She was
No, in a game.
In a game?
in a game.
Yeah, Megan Fox plays Nitara, an outworld vampire in Mortal Kombat 1.
Oh, I didn't play it yet.
It's on Game Pass, I'm pretty sure.
It is on Game Pass.
Really? Nitara. That's Kintaro's sister or cousin or the same line, but I got it. Wow, Megan Fox, you don't need none of that shit. You got Machine Gun Kelly making you money, right?
No, dude, they haven't been together for almost a year now.
Wait. She's back on the table.
She might be.
Sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, if Megan Fox was to accept my invite to a
Geek Out podcast.
a Geek Out podcast, I'll straight up be like, listen, do you like them fat and Puerto Rican?
Well, she already had him skinny and white and cringe, so I think your chances are pretty fucking high there, G1.
Let's go.
Take that.
But yeah,
shot.
she did a really decent job at voicing Toy Chica. And then homeboy who's been playing Freddy since Security Breach played Toy Freddy. Yeah.
Well, Kellen Goffey? Hell yeah, dude.
Granted, he only had one line, but it's fine.
It's because they didn't want to pay a professional to do professional work. I get it.
That's what it comes down to. You know, it's crazy listening to you say and talk about all this. It's like when my daughter came home from the movie and was like giving me the rundown. This is exactly, she was going deep into it with the people playing it, and I was like, yeah,
yeah, dude, and you, Rob, I know you in particular during the marketing of the movie with the trailers and stuff. You were thirsty for more footage and to see how terrifying the puppet is, right?
Do they do Homegirl justice?
They do Homegirl so much justice.
Oh, thank fucking Christ. Because the puppet is what scared the fucking piss shit come out of me every time I played FNAF 2.
Yeah, dude.
That was the pinnacle of the spookies.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm glad to hear that they did Homegirl justice because she deserves it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. I digress.
And they even get into like deep lore, like not just from FNAF 2, but even from Pizzeria Simulator when it involves the puppet.
The fuck? What?
Yo. Okay. You know what? We might have to watch this tonight.
Dude, yes.
I might have to watch this tonight. There is a burning need in my ball sack that is not medically induced, to which I now feel I need release.
You stupid. I got that reference.
I'm glad you caught that reference.
Jesus Christ. Shout out to 2 years ago.
Whoa, hey.
Oh man.
But yeah, this even with my like overall feelings with the movie itself, this still got me back into FNAF fever. I bought FNAF VR on my MetaQuest. I bought 2 Five Nights at Freddy's games on my Xbox for Christmas.
Which I still need to play.
You still need to download them, yes?
Yes. Hyrule Warriors Age of fucking imprisonment is taking all my time away.
That's that damn fucking Warriors system, bro. Jesus.
Well, now you need to at the very least, into the pit.
Yeah. Well, I want to download both of them and then just go at them back to back as I go through Metroid Prime 4 again. So that's at least until Resident Evil fucking 9 comes out. So
February,
towards the end of February, I believe.
right there. And then there's another game coming out too in February. That John Carpenter game I think comes out in February, and I really want to play that.
Yeah, I do too. that looks like a fun time. That looks like a strictly multiplayer game that I would actually enjoy.
Yeah, we all get
fucking
together
once.
and it's like Left 4 Dead on steroids. Let's go.
I'm down, bro. Especially if that shit hit Game Pass. I mean, if that shit hit Game Pass, it's
onion ring.
it's onion rings with a side of gravy, bro.
It's marinara. It's a side of marinara. Come on!
No, dude. Come on. Onion rings with brown gravy would be fucking it's fucking awesome.
That's disgusting.
What the fuck you mean disgusting?
I strictly stick with ranch for my onion rings.
I would totally do that too. Absolutely over brown gravy. What?
So you've never gotten onion rings with disco fries before?
No.
No, that's a your part in the great state of the tri-state thing, bro. We don't know what that is out here. They're uncultured.
Yeah, we are.
And both of y'all are uncultured sounding right now.
Nah, dude,
what the fuck is going on here?
Listen, it's been all right. Shut up. It's been 13 years going on.
Oh, I'll just walk my happy ass down to the diner that's 4 minutes a fucking way at 2:00 in the morning. Don't mind me.
If I was able to do that again, I would totally go down to Emphasis. I would totally get me some mashed potatoes and a motherfucking meatloaf and some motherfucking coleslaw at 2:00 in the morning and be happy as fuck. Oh, God, I miss
Ray,
it.
what you're gonna do? This is how it's gonna go down. We're going to time your arrival to New Jersey with the reopening of Top's Diner, and I'll take you to Top's Diner at 2 a.m.
Man, listen, I'm down. I'm down like a clown, like motherfucking CeeLo Brown.
Let's go.
Absolutely. Let's do it. I'm serious too.
All right, well, I'm serious too. Let's switch. It's time, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about Project Red. Let's talk about Project Red as I get rid of it. There we go. All right. Hey,
Really erectile dysfunctioned.
Wow! Wow! I don't even need that. It's just there on the screen. Gams, I'm going to start with you, Power Ranger guy.
Yeah.
We know that Power Rangers right now is, and Sentai apparently, tied up in litigation. We don't know what the fuck's going on, but what the fuck is this? And these images, wow, what?
Oh, yeah. This.
Whoops.
So, from what I've gathered so far, this was once a franchise that Toei had going on. I think it got adapted in America as Metal Heroes.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah. But in the past with this franchise, it was always a singular hero. It wasn't a team, and they certainly weren't color-coded. And apparently this might involve like wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey bullshit to have multiple of this kind of hero in a team.
Okay.
I say this kind of hero because I forget the fucking name. Somebody in the comments can hop on Twitter right quick or something and get me that name. I'd love you forever. But regardless, this is basically them kind of still doing Sentai, but not Sentai, technically. And a lot of people who were fans of this franchise in the prior years, seeing it revived like this, I think a few of them might be on the upset side, but because I have no personal history with this seems like it could be interesting. My only gripe so far is the mech looks kind of basic as shit.
Just a bit, yes.
Hold up. Wait, you talking about Project Megazord over here?
Yeah, that thing. Look at how plain that thing looks. There's no color to it.
It doesn't have the Jones in its bones, bro.
It don't.
It looks like a toy.
It don't got the sauce.
It is without sauce.
It doesn't look like someone in a suit right there.
That looks like a transformer.
It does. It looks like Metroflex.
Metroflex. Metroflex tape?
Yo,
Gotta-
dude, not for nothing. Yo, Hasbro, the G Show. We all on it. Trust us. Trust us. We are. You will have a fucking $1 billion.
Listen, we will not invoke Phil Spencer's name, all right? He might show up.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendrick. That's another podcast. But yeah, no, you're right. This Megazord, or whatever they're gonna call it, basic as fuck, bro. You ain't lying.
Yeah, it doesn't, and it's not technically a combining robot like most Megazords are. It's a transforming robot.
Oh, it's Leopoldin.
Yeah.
So yeah, why don't we want the fucking emissary from hell coming back? It should have been in the second motherfucking Spider-Verse movie, but I'll wait. I'm patient. I'll wait.
We will be patient until the third one comes out, and if the third one comes out and he doesn't have it, then this whole trilogy was a bust.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And I've been saying that since the first one.
But
yeah, no, I agree. Yeah.
overall, I feel like this is an interesting direction that Toei is taking, because the suits themselves on the heroes, they're interesting as hell. I love them.
You want to see the red?
Yeah. Look at the red. Look at that. The visor, the armor pieces, dude. It's fire as hell.
And you know, like, look at the way the silver on the arm, on the gloves and the boots kind of just fade out into the red. Like, it's not even like a line. It's just like it's fades
gradients.
It's gradient, bro.
Dope.
Looks fucking cool as shit, dude.
Wait, so you're saying that these were like original Japanese heroes already? They just repurposed them?
Yeah. It's a repurposed brand to try to be more like Sentai.
No, hold on. Wait, whoa. Hold up. Well, what the fuck were they called? Oh my god. I got the theme songs in my fucking brain because I made sure when I was a kid, I was like, you got Go Power Rangers. Fuck, stupid ass song. I hate that song. Then I was
Big Bad Beetleborgs. No.
Oh, wow, no, that wasn't it. No.
Damn.
It was oh my god. Was this Superhuman Cyber Squad?
Gavins.
No, it wasn't.
They're called Super Space Sheriff Gavins.
Oh.
Ah, yes. Oh, that brings me to this. Project Red, first installment, Super Space Sheriff Gavin Infinity. Visuals of the 3 Gavins have been unveiled. The story features 3 Gavins. They don't form a team, but exist in separate dimensions. And the spaceship Cosmo Gavin Leon. Oh my God. Jesus Christmas. Which can transform into a giant robot, has also been revealed for the first time. So that's this guy. That is Cosmo Gavin Leon.
Gavin Leon, yeah.
Evangelion. Got it.
Yeah, not
Evangelion.
It's got a transformer name too. It's got a Japanese transfer. That is a Takara transformer name if I ever fucking heard one. Cosmo Gavalion. That is a man. Listen, that is when Beast Wars taps into your motherfucking Michael Bay's fucking production. Man, listen, I'm done. Let's go to blue. I'm gonna try to look at this guy. It's not
It's mostly
bad.
silver.
Yeah, mostly silver with only a hint of blue.
This is not a bad look at all. And really want to know where the fuck are we? Where are we going with this? Is it good? It's got to have the Power Ranger tropes, right?
Well, yeah, they're going to be posing. They're going to be slashing at dudes in rubber suits, and there's going to be explosions, most likely, most definitely. I mean, even Kamen Rider does that shit.
To this day.
But, just hearing that they're not going to really team up, and they're going to be like, is every episode going to be a different Gavin?
Ooh, season finale, they got to come together. Doctor Who?
Doctor Who style?
It's
I
kind of
wouldn't be
interesting.
upset.
All right, here's the question. Here's the question as we go to yellow. Hello, yellow.
Hey.
It definitely, like, people have been suspecting that yellow's going to be a chick. That pose just tells me it's going to be a chick.
Has to be, right?
Either that or they got some tiny testes.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Because that is not comfortable if you got balls between your legs. It is not.
Absolutely. That pose.
You know what's crazy? I look at this yellow and I think this is the best costume of the bunch.
Agreed.
You like this one the most, huh?
I kind of do. Like, look at the helmet. It's like so weird with the visor shape. Then it's got the fucking armor, looks like the white fucking or green and white ranger with the fucking
Yeah, the
shoulder
shield.
pads,
Yeah.
you know? And then just the design, like this is cool shit.
Oh,
Look.
yeah. And the gradient with the bronze going into the gold, dude.
Yes.
Very fire.
Kind of love it, man. This is something like a character creator right here. That's what it feels like. I'm just gonna go ham.
Like compared to Sentai, which always, like, even at their most intricate of designs, are still basically spandex suits, right? This is way more detailed because it's armor rather than just spandex.
True. Very true. I agree. I mean, even the parts that you would assume to be spandex don't even look like spandex.
It
Yeah.
does, especially
Like that-
this one. If you look at where the white is on that black in the midsection, where the
Where the Malbogia
Yeah, it's
M
got
is.
it's got MCU armor paneling.
yeah it does. I dig it. I can't even lie. I really fucking dig it.
I do. I'm waiting for the toys.
Yes,
Now
the toys,
that's gonna
dude.
be crazy.
Bandai gonna go hard. At least they better.
Dude, I would buy the hell out of figure arts of all three of these dudes.
Agreed.
I could see that. I could see that in Walmart on the side. Yep, I could see that.
Yeah,
Like,
throw them in the electronics section with all the other SH figure arts.
yep. Yeah, that's exactly where they're at. Holy shit. Fuck.
Oh,
But
agreed.
I am interested in this. February 15th, 2026.
Yep.
Do you think this will be simulcast on YouTube?
It might be because they're already rolling out simulcasts for their latest Kamen Rider. I think they're doing it through a partnership with Tokusatsu,
Okay.
if I remember correctly. So we might get it on Tokusatsu as well.
Not bad at all. Honest to God, not bad at all. I had to throw this up because honestly, this was the fucking idea of no Sentai in Japan after how many decades? 4 or 5?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy to me. It's crazy, but like with Ninja Turtles and Playmates, we gotta move on. And I think this is in the right direction. I swear to God, man, that yellow, especially in this image, it looks more gold with the flame. That is fucking dope.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really looking forward how this all fucking pans out. I really am.
Absolutely. It's hype. And it's nice to be hyped.
Is nice.
It's true. It's true. Oh, hang on. Oh, well, son of a bitch. Hang on.
What happened now?
Oh, no. I'm just getting everything together. Because, again, last minute shit. Yeah, we had to go. Today is Friday, but wait until the last minute. That's Project Red, I guess, in a fucking nutshell, right?
Yeah, in a basic nutshell, it's a Space Sheriff Gavin was the franchise in Japan. That was the name of the franchise in Japan that was already established, and now they're kind of sort of making it their kind of new Sentai.
Well, good luck to them, and I hope it succeeds. I'm pretty sure the toy sales will fucking make bank.
Hopefully so.
But it has come to that time, ladies and gentlemen, where, especially at the end of the fucking year. Oh, here we go. The last unpopular opinion of the year. I have got, again, there were things I wanted to say, and I have no idea, but I am going to start with you, Gam Z1, as I
All
go,
right.
and I'll be right back.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So I'm going to continue my brain rot train of thought when it comes to my unpopular opinion, the last unpopular opinion of the year. And I am going to say that I don't really like Five Nights at Freddy's sister location. I really don't.
Is that an unpopular opinion?
I'm pretty sure it's like one of the most beloved games in the franchise outside of the first game.
Really? Because
yeah.
I don't like sister location either.
Oh shit. Nice.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah, no, it's way too deviate. It deviated too much from the established formula and felt way too fucking linear. And like the difficulty spikes with like night 4 or the custom night is just fucking ridiculous, especially on console. Like, ladies and gentlemen, this is purely coming from someone who has not played this either on mobile or PC. Only played this on my Xbox, and excuse me, and so I only have the perspective of my Xbox. So, goodness gracious, my voice. So I just don't vibe with the game on a fundamental level. Could it be just like the console port sucks and I might like it better on PC? I doubt it, because even if I had a better time playing the game, I'd probably just be bored. And it doesn't vibe with me. I love Circus Baby as an animatronic, and the lore behind her.
Yes.
But I can just get that from a MatPat video. I don't have to play the game.
Yeah, the game, the very unbalanced nature of the game really does like fucking make it a huge turnoff, because it's not hard to the point where it's fun. It's hard to the point where it's like, who the fuck coded this?
Yeah.
Like, it legitimately feels hard because it's broken. And beyond all that, the deviation from what the other games did, it's like there was no like fucking transition. It was just you went from the shallow end directly into the deep end with a new pair of shoes.
Oh no, there was a transition. That transition was FNAF World.
Oh, well, you see, is FNAF World on console yet?
No.
And that's why I haven't played it.
Yeah, what is that? What is that?
FNAF World is the only turn-based RPG in the franchise.
Nope.
Where everything is literally just cutesy up to an nth degree. Even the quote-unquote scarier animatronics, like the nightmare animatronics from Five Nights at Freddy's 4, are cutesified and chibified. They look like slightly more detailed, especially in the eye area, versions of Funko Pops.
Yeah, that could be a Funko Pop game, all right. Still haven't played it.
Yeah, me either. One day when I get a PC.
But then again, the game did kind of release broken as shit.
Yeah. and then he pulled it from Steam, gave refunds, and then put it out for free on Game Jolt.
Yeah. Respect.
Respect.
Yeah, let me ask you a question. Was the original Five Nights at Freddy's one of those free games, or did you have to pay for that? Like, was that like, because I don't know.
It was an independently made game on Steam. And it did cost money, but it was very cheap. If I remember correctly, on PC it's only like $5. On mobile, it's $3.
Okay, yeah, no, that's about right. Because I think I paid about $5 for at least the first 4. I might have 5. I don't remember. On the Xbox.
Yeah. And the Xbox, when it comes to the ports of the original games, they have basically all of them except FNAF World. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 sister location, Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator, and Ultimate Custom Night.
Okay. I remember the last one I played, I was in a bedroom.
Oh, that's 4.
That's 4.
Okay. Yeah, all right. That's the last one I played.
Where you that game, you have to wear headphones to play that game because that game is purely audio based.
Oh shit! Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Connect headphones to my fucking TV.
Well, you can just plug headphones into your Xbox controller.
No, you can't. Not anymore.
Mine, you still can.
I mean,
Not me.
what the fuck? What? I've got my headphones plugged into my Xbox. Anyhow, that's not even a fucking topic for today. So games. Your unpopular opinion is fuck Five Nights at Freddy's.
No. My unpopular opinion is fuck Five Nights at Freddy's sister location specifically.
Good God Almighty!
It's my least favorite game in the whole franchise because it deviated too far from the formula of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's linear as hell. It has basically no replay value at all whatsoever.
No.
Even with the custom night. And it's just blind.
It's a nice looking game with not a lot of nice things to do in it, basically.
Yeah. Basically.
Gotcha. All right, well, Five Nights at Freddy's. Fucking Games hates everything. Rob.
Yeah.
What's your unpopular opinion today?
All right. So I have my select movies to watch during Christmas. The original Black Christmas, Jingle All the Way, A Christmas Story, Charlie Brown's Christmas Special, the Hey Arnold Christmas Special, because it makes me cry like a little bitch boy. So
what about Nightmare Before Christmas?
Oh, of course. I mean, that just goes without saying. Halloween and Christmas.
By the way, y'all weren't here when that Nightmare Before Christmas was overrated and unpopular opinion came up. None of y'all were here. None of y'all.
Who the fuck said that? I'll kill him.
That was on Halloween.
I mean, I ain't gonna disagree. I ain't gonna disagree there, but that's a different conversation. So this year I decided to do my 5 days of Christmas marathon, and I watched a couple of different movies. One of which came highly rated, highly recommended. Jon Favreau. Elf.
Elf.
Elf. Oh no.
Wait. Jon Favreau directed Elf?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch that. Well, I did watch that movie, but okay, here we go.
Starring Will Ferrell.
Yeah, starring Will fucking shut the fuck up, Ferrell.
Mm-hmm.
This fucking movie made me hate Christmas.
Oh shit, you turned into a Scrooge.
This is, without a doubt, the fucking most annoying goddamn fuck off movie I think I have ever fucking seen since another movie that I'm not going to mention because I ain't trying to catch shade for that. Fuck this movie. Fuck Will Ferrell. Fuck Jon Favreau. Fuck Elf. I do not in any circumstance, in any alternate timeline, in any Lost in Space 1998 time bubble situated on a dead planet that shows it at different stages of its fucking lifetime, overtaken by different elements or lack thereof, understand how this is considered a Christmas classic. I wanted to stick my dick in a goddamn pencil sharpener over and over again. Every time Will Ferrell opened up his fuck off mouth, every fucking time the goddamn camera moved, every fucking time this dude had a fucking conniption fit, a testicular twist when he heard the name Santa Claus. If I was an angrier person, I would have paused the movie, gotten up, and punched a hole through my fucking TV screen every time his annoying little fuck off face was on goddamn screen. This movie is legitimately fucking terrible. This has no fucking magic. This movie, its entire thing is pointing and shouting at something and then showing you a bunch of fucking colors. Oh, but Rob, the movie has heart. There is no fucking heart. It's just some fucking reject kid that got adopted by fucking Santa and became an elf. Oh, he finds his real family at the end. It's really fucking heartwarming. No, you dumbass piece of shit. No. Arnold Schwarzenegger in his Turbo Man outfit. Jamie! That's fucking heartwarming. Him being there for his kid at the end of fucking Christmas, even though it's fucking Jake Lloyd's little fucking pissy ingrate because he's big rich house and all this other shit. Ah, mom. That's heartwarming. There's not a goddamn fucking thing heartwarming about Elf.
Tim Allen's Santa Claus is more heartwarming.
It is. It is. Bro, fuck this movie. Fuck everything about this. You know what? Let me put it into a way where I can really rock the Casbah, baby. Let me put it to you like this. This movie is so fucking troglodyted fucking dog shit. I was this close. You can't see it, but I've got micro dick pinch fingers right here. I was this fucking close to turning it off and watching a Heisei Godzilla movie that I don't like. Because that, to me, would have brought me more joy than seeing Will Ferrell and his hamburger helper ass fucking haircut pissing and bitching and screaming about fucking Christmas and Santa Claus. I would have much rathered literally anything. This movie is not a Christmas classic. This movie does not have the sauce. This movie does not have character. This movie doesn't have fucking anything. It's just Jon Favreau, Will fucking Ferrell. It's a Christmas goddamn movie, and they said, how can we be the most annoying fucking thing in theaters? And that's what they did. Fuck it. Fuck Elf. I fucking despised every second that I had planted ass in front of that fucking movie.
On the flip side, I would highly recommend Dear Santa starring Jack Black.
Is that the one with Satan?
Yeah.
Okay. That's it. Fuck Elf.
Santa Claus is on his way, riding in his big red sleigh. Oh man, you know that's fucking funny. On some, he started the year with the unpopular opinion. Well, you know, let me rephrase that. He started the unpopular opinion, and he brought it round robin because there it was again. There it was again. And I was going, but then I heard Rob say, you know, is that really an unpopular opinion to Gam Gam?
Yeah, because it was over sister location because he shared my opinion.
Yeah. But yeah, is it unpopular? Here's the deal. I had an unpopular opinion I wanted to get into. I really wanted to get into, but then this Christmas miracle happened. And I thought to myself, yeah, why not? Let's fucking do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to just be blunt here. You do not have to conform to Christmas if you don't like it. And that might not be an unpopular opinion to some, but it is an unpopular opinion to many.
Oh,
Here's
yeah.
my train of thought. You love someone very fucking much because this person you love has always been there for you. But as time goes on, this person, well, they get older. They forget things. They don't do things the right way. You tell this person, hey, I don't want this. Don't do that. Please just get this. But what does the person do? Disregard what you told them when they continuously ask you what you want, what you need, what do you want?
I feel like this is targeted.
Be careful. Sorry, my wife just came into the room and told me something. So, yeah, no, it's targeted. There is a dot. Is a red dot. Doop, 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 doop. If you say something, ladies and gentlemen, this is a Christmas unpopular opinion. If you have someone that you love in your family, and this is just me, and I gotta be honest, because I got so much, like no one agreed with me here, and I don't care. That's why I feel like this is an unpopular opinion. If you have someone who you love and someone who loves you, and you tell them you don't have to do this, and then they do it, and it comes out exactly why you said you don't have to do it, you have every fucking right to be mad. You can fuck their feelings. You have every right to be mad. I don't give a fuck if it's Christmas or not. You have every right to be mad because you told someone as an adult, to an adult, don't do that, please. You begged them, got on your knees, pleaded, don't do this. It's not necessary. But if it comes time and they still do it, every right to be mad. And I'm not throwing no one under the bus here. I'm not naming names, and I'm not going to do what I'm doing. But sometimes when you don't want a gift and you tell someone you don't want that gift, I don't want that gift.
And they get you that gift anyway.
I'm sorry, but your feelings right now are not in my, because I told you I don't want it. So that one hurts. This is a personal one. This is a personal one. I'm telling y'all right now, this is a personal one. And I know the person that's watching this is never going to watch this, never going to listen to this. So I'm just venting it. But if I say, don't do that, please, for the love of God, baby Jesus, and the whole reason for Christmas, don't do that. Because you're going to get the result you got. And I can't help your feelings after that. I just can't. And I don't care how close we are. I don't. That being said, my original unpopular opinion is this. Shin Godzilla is a piece of shit movie.
You finally admit it.
Piece of shit movie. It is
You
a
finally
ripoff.
admit it.
It is a ripoff of fucking faggot ass remake of 1998. 1000%. And you know what? I can say that, right? I can say that because we love each other, right? Because we're here, we together, we love each other. I can say that, right? Yes, 1000%. You know what the problem is with Shin Godzilla? It's this.
But we're live.
Shut up! I'm talking. The problem is this. Just because you don't understand this shit doesn't mean that this nigga is bright. Yo, Ano is fucking dumb. I don't understand the dick sucking that goes behind this guy. I really don't. He made him. Listen, it is a remake of 1998. It's not a remake of the original. It's a remake of the remake. It literally is. It is a fucking in name only movie. It legitly is. In name only. And I would go further and say so is Shin Ultraman, but at least without the swatch, that shit still kills me. There were other things that filled in the blanks. Shin Godzilla sucks, and there's no fucking way around it. You know why it's and again, there's no way around it. Where's the sequel? Where's the follow-up? Yo, this year, there were people dick riding Shin Godzilla 2 is happening, or something Shin Godzilla 2 is happening. It wasn't this year. I'm pretty sure it's next year, because then that's the 10-year anniversary. But we got all the bullshit this year. People were fucking jerking the fuck off, having babies with ghosts. Get the fuck out of here, bro. It ain't happening. And it didn't happen. Because it's not the fucking movie you think it is. Now, you see -1 made the most money here in America, got a motherfucking Academy Award. I'm going to be Becky Lynch here. I'm not saying it. They are. It happened. It's real. But there is this fucking belief that this movie changed the game. It changed nothing. It changed. You know what it changed? A fucking diaper. Because it was a piece of shit. Because it was a piece of, and I can say that. I can totally say that because my brethren here love me. We brothers, we sisters, we love each other, we family.
Oh yeah, I love you even though you're wrong.
We can do that, right? We can do that, right? So, just like Christmas, as someone who said, please don't do this to me, and then you do it, don't be mad when I get mad. Don't cry when I say why. The fact of the matter is this. Pieces of shit is just that. Pieces of shit. And that'll do it for this episode of the G Show podcast. Ladies and gentlemen,
not even a room for a rebuttal. All right.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Go back to the first episode of Unpopular Opinion. I love you all. Good night.